Okay, so let's make, the next thing we're going to make is this piece of coral. So this one, kind of fun, looks sort of like a cactus. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your clay, and you always start with either rolling it or into a coil or into a ball. So this one, we're going to roll it into a coil, and then you're going to take a second coil and fold it to attach it. To attach it, you would use the etch, slip, and fuse method. And then for the texture, this one has a really fun texture, and it's all of these other textures are very like uniform and in line. This one is just kind of more all over the place. So you just kind of tap it with a pencil or the stick tool, and you want to give it a pretty good indent so that the pottery's glaze goes into it. All right, last thing to make is going to be the starfish, and then we'll talk about putting all the shapes together. So you're going to start like you always do with either a ball or a coil. This one's going to start with the ball. Then you're going to squish it into a hamburger. Once you have your hamburger, you're going to give it 5 pinches. And when you're thinking about the pinches, you're going to rotate it. So here's what you do. You're going to pinch it, and I have my thumb and my pointer finger. Then you're going to put your thumb where your pointer finger was. Pinch it. Rotate, pinch it. Rotate, pinch it. Rotate, pinch it until you have 5 arms. Now from there, you're going to take it and really spend some time. It takes at least 5 to 10 minutes to make the starfish. So what do we want to achieve? We want all the legs to be the same length. We want the center to be the highest point. We want them to kind of taper down. So it really is a lot of time. A lot of people quit after a minute or two and think that they can't make a starfish. That's not true. You have to persevere. You have to really work hard and take your time to make your starfish. So you're going through and you're molding and you're changing, and you're fixing, and you're building. Okay. The last thing would to be add dots down the middle, and then in the center they fan out to each of the legs. Okay. Last part of the pottery project is the base. The base is rolled out. So when you roll out a piece of clay, let me just push this to the side so it doesn't fall over. You're going to rock it forward, rock it back, flip it like a pancake, turn it like a clock. Forward, back, pancake, clock. Forward, back, pancake, clock. We do this so it's nice and uniform. Flip it, turn it. Now from here you could determine your shape. Maybe you want to make it a circle, or you can make it an abstract shape. You could even be inspired by the shape that it rolls out. You can make it a fish shape. Then you would take your finger in water and really soften and smooth out these edges, make it super nice and perfect. And then you're going to go ahead and start building your composition. I highly recommend that you build all of your pieces, then you make your base, and then you start to figure out where you want your pieces on your composition. Things look really cute, for example, when they're overlapped, when they're clustered together, and then when you have some negative space. That's really important. You're also going to stamp your initials in the piece, so you'll stamp them on the base so that we can identify them, and then it's really nice to have that as well.